All right.
You can, yeah, you can talk. You can either look at the camera or talk to Joe, whatever you want to do.
All right. So my worst date. Man, she was crazy. All right. I took her to Kima. She spent every bit of money I had. Right. I'm like, oh my god. So then she broke up with me. Then I got back with her. We were staying for 5 years. And she just broke up with me again. So my last date I had was, really worse. But let's not do that. My first date, oh man, it was magical. All right. So it was really good. We had food over at Bubblegum Shrimp over there in Galveston over on Pleasure Pier. It was really good. I got the, big meal. She got the tiny meal. So, but all right.
Yeah, you look at Joe. Joe's gonna start asking you questions.
Alright, so today we are looking for your first and worst date experience.
Okay, so my first date was also my worst date experience. I went to the movies with this kid in 6th grade, and I remember holding hands with him. We were watching some like space movie, I don't know, like when you go to the movies, you're so involved with the person you're with, you don't actually watch the movie, you're just like, God, I want to kiss them or something, So I'm holding hands with him, and there's popcorn on the floor, and he lets go of my hand to eat popcorn. And I'm just sitting there like, you boy, like, cause he's like chubby and stuff. I'm like, so it's food. Food's more important than me. And so I was like, okay, all right. So I just sat there, and I hate popcorn. So I'm sitting there, and his hands smell like popcorn. He smells like popcorn. It's a really bad experience. And I was like, let's not do this again. And that's my first and worst date experience. Woo!
So today we're asking you your first and worst date.
Alright, well, for the worst, that would be last year. I had a prom date, and my buddy picked me up that morning. We went to Canon to go get haircuts. It was like 7 o'clock, and we started drinking right then. And so we messed around over there all day, and then it was like 6 o'clock, and we had to pick these girls up, and we were gone, like wasted. So we picked these girls up. Like, everything was cool. They could tell, but they didn't really know. So we got in the truck, and these girls we were with, their parents were crazy, and had some tracking app on their phone where they got an alert for us going 130 and a 70, and so they got in trouble for that. And we got to the other place we were taking pictures at, and the girls got really mad and told us to leave them there, and they left with someone else.
That was your worst?
Yeah,
Alright, you can go. Alright, is that all?
Yeah, that's it.
Alright. Dylan, your worst date experience.
So in the 8th grade, dang, Caleb, you don't go wrong. In 8th grade, I went to the movies with this girl, right? Well, I was supposed to go to the movies with this girl. So I'm there, she texts me, hey, I'll be there in a few, I'm running late. I was like, all right, that's cool. So then I'm just sitting there. Finally, we halfway through the movie, I pull my phone out. I start texting her, where you at? She says, what you mean? And I was like, dang. That was the worst, probably, date experience I ever had. I got stood up.
Hurt your heart?
Hurt my heart.
We hate it for him.
They hate it for me.
What's up, sister? Where do I look? All right, so my first date experience was in 7th grade with Caleb Aaron Adams, and we went to the movies. It was really awkward. Like, he wouldn't even hold my hand. It was pretty bad. And then my worst date experience was my second date, I think. It was with Tyler Turlington. And sis, he went on a date with me, didn't try to hold my hand, didn't try to speak to me at the movies, and then my best friend walked up, but he didn't know. And he was all like, man, I hate her, man, she sucks. And started talking a bunch of crap. And then, I was just like, I don't know, I kind of like her. And then he went into this huge rant about why he hates half the people that I hang out with. And I was just sitting there, I was like, yeah, this is over. I'm done. I quit. And then I got back together with Caleb, so that was cool. So that's my first and worst. Is that it? Is that all?
Over a pig.
Alright, so today we're asking your first and worst date experience.
Me and my girlfriend on our first date, we didn't do anything really. We just drove around and talked, but we got hungry, so we went to Jalapeno Tree. And at Jalapeno Tree, our waiter was this dude who used to be obsessed with my girl, and so that was a little awkward. But then we were just driving and all calm, and we were over it on our way home, and some pigs come across the road, and I swerve, but I hit a piglet, and so we get out of the car, and the piglet's still alive, and I didn't want it just to stay in the road, so I drag it out of the road. And my parents are out of town, so they don't know I'm on the date. So I take my girl home, and then I get home, and the next day my parents show up, and they're like, hey, what happened to the bug? And I'm like, I don't know. I guess you hit a bird or something. But, yeah.
So that was your first and worst?
First and worst.
All right, thank you.